What's good? It's Ozman the Wizard.
And Naima.
This is not
Another damn podcast.
Presented by
Our damn selves.
So 264.
Four. Macho.
264.
Yes.
Father's Day weekend, Juneteenth weekend, a lot of weekend going on that we recording this in. So
yes.
A lot of stuff going down. So happy
Second year that it's officially a national holiday for Juneteenth.
Father's Day to the daddies. Happy Juneteenth to everybody. So
Yes. Happy Father's Day to all you wonderful fathers out there stepping up, doing what you do. We see you, we love you, we appreciate you. Don't get on the grill today. That's what I saw on Facebook. People was like, we ain't get on the grills, Dad. This is our day. They're like, Dad, get thrown on the grills.
Is that why you remember the Real Men Cook event? Maybe that's why they stopped having it, because the fella said, hey, like, y'all should cook for us, goddamn it.
Yeah, it's like, we getting work. We having to work.
Like, they used to do Real Men Cook, like, and it was like always on Father's Day weekend. Maybe that's maybe something to that. Maybe that's why they stopped doing it. Hilarious. Busy weekend for myself. Yeah. Shout out Xavier Pope, our brother from another mother.
Yes.
National Black journalist. Like he had an event. I was the DJ, last minute DJ, but that's Xavier. So yeah, he's allowed to ask me to do stuff last minute. Yeah. Went through there. Show definitely turned up, did my thing. Lady was kicking it with me as well. So a good time there. And then shout out to the homie Sam Silk, another cat I've known like 25 years or something. Like I've known Sam forever. Yeah. So he's opened his first official restaurant in Chicago, because he had tried the spot like down in the South Loop.
Oh yeah, over there, and it was like in the near McCormick place.
Like a food court thing. Yeah,
that one.
Yeah, but it was. Now he has a standalone restaurant.
Nice.
115th and Hostis in the Roseland area.
Nice. Okay. So check it out, people.
Definitely went there. Yeah, I had to grab some good eats while I was out. Shout out to I think
he might be doing some specials right now, because like it's Juneteenth. So like support your Black businesses for Juneteenth. Support them.
Yeah, it was like the 4 pieces for I forgot, but it's some kind of chicken special. I wish I should have brought the shit with me. So I ain't got the menu, but he had some kind of special going on for the grant.
Nice.
So you'll like this one. Shout out Lisa E, of course, was out there.
Yes.
You know Lisa. Yeah. Everybody knows. Yeah.
Super producer.
Yeah. She created her own legacy in Chicago.
Yeah. Most def.
So she's gonna be out and about as well too. Who else was there? My guy Norris from WYCA Rejoice 102 Gospel Stage. So he bumped into him out there. It's a good time. Yeah, it's just a good time.
Yeah, I had my own event this weekend. Like the mother-in-law had her birthday party. She turned the big 70. So yay! So happy birthday to Miss
Deborah.
Miss Deborah. So we was out enjoying some good food, some good company, chilling out with the fam. Always a good time. So she was happy. It went off. Everything went off well. She got to enjoy her birthday. She got to see her grandkids, and that's what she wants most, to see like her babies and everything, and just her other family. So yeah.
The dopeness all around.
Yes.
So even though we did have all of that, guess what we didn't have on this?
Oh God. What did we have?
Oh no, it's a good thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
We didn't have a game 7 of the NBA Finals.
Yes.
Because the Warriors handled their business.
Who was right? Was right.
We said Warriors in 6. Yeah.
We said Warriors in 6 when the final started. I said
we gonna start it right off. Like, sorry, all my non-basketball
Warriors
fans.
in 6.
Dun-dun-dun. We going right into it.
And after Boston stole that game, when people Boston in 5, people was trying to. I'm like,
Paul Pierce's dumbass say that CBC. Well, Paul Pierce is such a homer and shit. He's an LA guy, but since he played for the Celtics so many years, he's a homer. Yeah, that's funny. Like Paul Pierce grew up a Lakers fan, but since the Celtics drafted him, like he's like all green everything. It's like that. Yeah. So he's always like whenever, like, because I remember a couple of years ago. Matter of fact, this was last year when Milwaukee won the championship. Yeah, and like it was to be the second round. It was early on. They played Boston. I forget which round. It's the first or second. I forget which round they played Boston in. When they lost that first game, and Pierce was like, "Man, I think it's over." Like, and everybody was like, "After one game, really?" It's like, "I think it's over." You saw how well that played. I was above the Bucks won a championship. He said, "I think it's over right now." Like, so like, I wonder if he did. Maybe he kept his mouth shut this time. Like, yeah, like, because last year he was like, "Man, I think it's over." Yeah, Celtics got this.
People were trying to talk they smack about it, and I'm like, the Warriors are the pedigree championship team. They've seen this rodeo a lot. They've seen this rodeo a lot.
I said that at the beginning of the season. Say you forget how good the Warriors were before injuries ate the team up. It's like like Klay Thompson sat on like 2-3 years like with injury. Like Steph's missed an entire season with injury. Like that's why they got the number 2 pick that year. You had the Bolt Splash brothers out for the whole season. Steph played like 5 games in that season.
Draymond had his injuries too.
Draymond was in and out of the lineup, but like
in and out,
like no games from Klay and 5 games from Steph. Like the Warriors aren't gonna be that good if you got that.
It's like taking Captain America and Iron Man off of the Avengers. It's like what the hell, It's like taking both of them.
Yeah, which is why the Marvel movies kind of fell off. This is hey,
now you're trying to like fill in with Doctor Strange. Now you're trying to fill in with Doctor Strange and shit.
I say the quiet parts out loud. The last good Marvel movie was Avengers Endgame.
I haven't watched it.
Parts out loud.
I haven't seen.
Nobody wants to admit it. The last good Marvel movie was Avengers Endgame. I'm just saying.
I haven't seen the new Spider-Man and the new Doctor Strange. I haven't seen either one yet. So.
And nobody how long he been out. Nobody excited to see him. So that's.
I watch it when I, on TV. Like I'll,
well, when you feel like it, basically.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I'm at. Not much. HBO Max. Okay, let me watch it. I'll, do that.
But it's not must see and shit. I'm just saying the quiet parts out loud. Like Marvel movies have been good Endgame, and that's the last movie with Captain America and Iron Man. So there he is. But getting back to our basketball. Yeah, Warriors 1-6, like and we're pretty dominant, like for most of the series, to be honest. Steph Curry was in God mode after about game 3 and shit like.
Yeah, because when he locked in, I was like, okay, 2K mode is activated now because Steph, he wasn't missing. Like, dude was just pulling. He wasn't missing. He just wasn't, and Steph just had that look. He had that look in his eyes. He's like, when you get that, like, okay, I'm about to ascend now, and I'm ascend to that next level. So
he's like, put the Celtics to bed.
He did one of these.
Like, hey,
four.
Steph was definitely talking this shit throughout this finals.
He get to put them to sleep. And...
Well deserved. Like, I can admit now, I'm on the record, like, fuck Boston. Once I didn't say fuck the Celtics, fuck Boston. You saw
never
how
rock with Boston like that. You did just never rock with it like that, huh?
Yeah, I haven't been. Yes, I like going back to the '80s because for those that I mentioned this before. I'll mention it again. Like first team I was a fan of, like that got me into basketball was the Showtime Lakers. That was the team. Yeah.
Yeah, Showtime.
It wasn't the Bulls, like, because the Bulls were the traveling cocaine circus then. Yeah, I like Michael Jordan, but I didn't like the team, if that makes sense. I was like, I like Mike, but fuck the rest of those guys. That's how I looked at the Bulls.
Okay.
I didn't care about Orlando Woolridge and fucking Dave 14. Like, sorry, you probably don't know who
are these people.
Yes. Can't say I was into those guys. Like, can't say I was a fan of Reggie Theus. I can't say I was a fan of those guys. Like, I'm just saying. I like Michael Jordan. That was pretty much it. But the Lakers, I'm like, okay, you got Magic, Kareem, Worthy. Yeah, it's like they were like, yeah, Pat Riley as a cool ass coach. Bulls didn't even have a cool coach. They had Stan fucking Allback. See what I'm saying? Like even their coach was trash. Like, yeah, this is before, it was before Doug Collins. That's the first
Collins. Yeah, that's the coach I remember, Doug Collins.
That's when I became a Bulls fan when the Collins era. I was like, okay, like now, like and that's when they got Scotty and Horace. Like, say, you have players I like, and you have a coach I like. Say, now I'm liking the Bulls, but before that, like the Stan Allback era, nah, I'm good on that.
Not so much.
So yeah, I was a Lakers fan, because I grew up in like their rival was the Celtics, and I hated them. And I guess it was like the visual, because like the Celtics, Lakers were mostly black with Kurt Rambis for some reason and shit.
Black and flashy.
While the Celtics are mostly white with fucking Robert Parrish.
Not flashy.
Robert Parrish and JoJo White, shit, like players like they had like some Cedric Maxwell. It was like a couple of brothers. It was the irony of that they had a black coach like in '86, like when they won that best version of that team, the '86 Celtics. Mm-hmm. Was Casey Jones. Like, so like, the all-white team, the mostly white team with the black coach. It was like it's a different contract, but like me, like, and then the Lakers were flashy at Showtime, the no-look passes. Like,
and then Hollywood is California.
We grinded out. Like they were like that, Like,
it's Hollywood. They had the celebrities at the game, and the Laker girls. Paula Abdul was doing her thing with the Laker girls.
So definitely, I was
more appealing, more.
That's the team as a kid, like watching basketball. Like, which team are you gonna choose? Yeah,
the flashy.
So it's had that
glam or hard-nosed defense. Like, okay.
The Celtics played in the fucking crappy ass Boston Garden, not the current version, the original version. That was a fucking dump and shit with that ugly ass floor. They still have that ugly ass floor. They kept that for some reason. I guess like as tradition. Celtics still got that hideous fucking floor. Like, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. They got the ugliest floor in the fucking league. Like, just
wow.
They somehow saved the fucking floor from the original Boston Garden.
I have no idea.
Oh yeah, definitely. So this is a long time rival with the Celtics. And then like it's not just the Lakers. Like when I did watch the Bulls, it was like Michael Jordan once dropped 63 points on this team and they still lost.
They lost, yeah.
And further, my Celtics hate then. It's like I was like, fuck this team. Like Mike was in God mode and he still couldn't.
People forget that. Yeah, Jordan got still a record. 63 is still the playoff record.
And was like, and wasn't just like Leia. Like he was like flashy. You see when he's like doing the fucking moves on, and with Bird is like can't keep up with him and shit. Like Bird was on skates, that some fucking fancy footwear and Bird's on skates. That's like one of my favorite Jordan moments ever. And this is after he came back from the foot injury. This is right after that, Michael. Yeah. So he was doing that after the foot injury. He had just come back from injury. And dropped 63 on that ass. So that was Michael fucking Jordan for you right there.
Our guys, the Warriors. So Warriors are cementing their legacy. So they cement their legacy.
Not just the Warriors, but Steph Curry.
And Steph
Curry is in the GOAT conversation now.
I was about to say about to go here. Let's go here now. You open up the window. Okay. I got my GOAT list in front of me right here. So I can see a lot of GOAT talking. This is my personal list that I've written down.
Steph Curry's in my top 10.
Let's go for top 10. Let's see how much we align.
Well, we Michael Jordan, we started.
Number one. Okay, number one. We know who number one is. It's not up for debate. For me,
I already named my three already.
Okay, number one.
Magic, Bird, already named those three right there.
Number one, you said number one is Michael Jordan. Who's your number two?
It fluctuates. I'll go with Magic for right now because.
Okay, we align. I say Irvin Magic Johnson is number two. Mm-hmm. Okay, who's your number three?
I like LeBron at three.
We align it. We match it. We match it. I say LeBron too is three. Okay, we match it up. All right, who you guys for then? Let's see if we keep on matching.
Mr.
Kareem.
Yeah, I got Kareem.
We matching. See, we still matching.
You copying off my paper? Yeah.
This isn't even player. Okay, number five. Who got five?
Larry Bird, I got at 5. Yeah.
I got Bill Russell at 5, 11 rings.
At least we picked the Celtic. We were close.
Okay. So that's a difference. That's the first difference. Okay.
Well, 6, I go with Russell as my 6 man then. Yeah.
6 is Kobe for me. 6.
Okay. 7, I got Wilt Chamberlain.
7, I got Larry Bird.
8, I have Kobe since he wore 8. So let's go.
8, I got Wilt Chamberlain.
9, Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan is my 9. And then who you saying?
Stephen Curry.
Steph Curry. We got the same people. It's just a little bit. Our orders are just a little different, but we got the same 10. That's crazy. We got the same 10, and it's like it's just a couple of little different tweaks. But our first 4, because I'm like, man, we lined up with the first 4, and then we lined up on 9 and 10 too. In the middle, we changed up a little bit, but we still got the same.
It's the same guys, I think. Yeah, I think we still had all the
exact same guys. Exact same guys. Exact same guys. Yeah. But that's my 10, and then that's your 10. Like I said, like it pretty much aligns, pretty much. And each of them do have something. Like for people who keep on trying to say now, why is Steph Curry in the top 10 now? Because
he gained a couple of things in this championship that he have. First Finals MVP, and now he got 4 rings. Like
4th ring.
That moves him up, yeah.
And what, 5?
6 tries.
6 tries, 5 or 6 tries.
They lost in 16 to LeBron, and they lost in 19 to Kawhi.
Just wrong, yeah, that's right. So in 6 tries, 4 out of 6. And then to me, Stephen Curry, why he's on the list for 10 for me is because if you look at Steph Curry is 6'2".
Greatest little guy, let's say that.
He's 6'2".
He's the fact that shortest player on this list, to be honest.
And the fact that he changed up the whole game. People are shooting threes now. He changed. He made the league change for him. It changed. People wasn't shooting threes like that. But whenever you can make somebody change and adapt to what you're doing, you would go. You would go. You are. So I say Steph is 10 for that reason. Here's my opinion. I know some people are still like playing Shaq. I say the reason why Shaq is just peeking out, I say Shaq is 11. He's peeking out now.
Yeah, Shaq's on the outside looking in, but I put Steph ahead of Shaq.
I say Shaq is 11 because the reason why Shaq
to me, like
and Shaq changed it up too because he made
Shaq is like either not the best center I've ever seen. I was like, I put Shaq right behind Kareem as far as
and he made people respect the dominance of the big man.
He was the last great big man. Like before, like now, not the modern big man, where like they more like
stretch.
Like, yeah,
Stretch
Shaq
5,
dominant big man, I'll say.
But Shaq, the reason why he gets knocked out is because he never worked on his free throws.
Yeah,
he never worked on his free. Like all these other guys on this list, they manifested and they worked and they skilled. So that even Steph has gotten better with his defense because that was always the thing they talked about. His defense sucked. But Steph.
You saw him in this finals, like Steph.
Yeah, Steph was D'ing.
Yeah.
Steph stepped up his defense. So when you work on a skill set, like if you have something that like, okay, this is a weakness of mine, I'm going to work on it and focus. Like Kobe, why he's 6 for me is because Kobe, if he missed like a free throw or missed a shot, Kobe would sit in after the game and shoot 100 times. He would do things like you got to.
The reason why I got Kobe so low on my, which is 8, is not really low. Like to be honest, like think about all the players that have ever like played in the NBA. If you're number 8, that's not low and shit at all. But the reason why I have him at 8 is because like Kobe is probably like, which Kobe fans are gonna get mad at me, but this is our podcast. Like he's the least efficient out of all these guys. Like yeah, so as efficiency, like Kobe, like they said, like the old jokes, like Kobe never saw a shot he didn't like and shit. Like Kobe is gonna put it up, even if he's ice cold, like he's gonna keep shooting the ball. Like yeah, even if they're not going in, like he's like, I'm gonna keep shooting until they go in. Whereas other cats be okay, like I'm feeling.
It's not me. I'm not feeling it today. So
like Scotty got the hot hand. Like I'm gonna pass to you. Yeah.
Kobe like, no, I got this. But for me, I said I gotta do Kobe because 81. That's the 81 for me.
Second highest behind the guy. This guy that's number 7 on my list. The guy right ahead, like Kobe is 81, right behind Wilt Chamberlain's 100. Yeah,
100. Yeah,
Kobe's second, right, of the highest scoring regular season games ever. Yeah,
and then for Bird, I put him where he is because like Bird, it's like for him to be like Bird didn't dunk. He wasn't.
Yeah, Bird.
But he would dominate you. Like he wasn't a dunker. He wasn't flashy.
That's why Bird is the only white guy on both our lists too. The only white dude on our.
But the fact that Bird could change the game like that, it's like, okay, like, yeah, I know you guys are used to seeing like Dr. J and Kareem and fancy stuff like that. But look, I'm a white dude, but look, I can play. I can ball. I can ball my ass off. I can play. So that's why Bird, you know.
Hick from French Lick.
I'm the Hick from French Lick. Yeah, Bird could ball. And then for people who don't watch basketball, I know people are like people who aren't who are just the casual fans or the non-fans. They also like Tim Duncan because people don't.
The greatest power forward of all time.
If you don't watch basketball, you don't know Tim Duncan. You just
greatest
don't.
Power forward of all time. Come on, all time.
5 rings.
Yeah. Was like
Mr. Fundamental
was a beast on defense for like until he got old, like most of his run.
Yeah, Mr. Fundamental.
Yeah. He gonna put the basket in. You'll just look up. Wait, Tim got 30, a quiet 30 and shit.
A quiet 30.
Look up the score, bro. Like, wait, when Tim Duncan scored 30 and shit? Like,
because Tim Duncan's like, I don't have to talk and say, yeah, I'm like Tim Duncan was not that guy. He's not a Draymond Green. He's not gonna be in your face doing this. He's like, okay, I'm just gonna drop this 40 on you, and then
nor is he gonna be like young Mike, like dunking from the free throw line. He's gonna like go put it that. He's gonna have his off the glass, like his like
it's just fundamental.
Go bank shot off the glass, like, but it's gonna go in every time.
Every time. Every time. Like
he's not gonna jack up a bunch of threes like Steph is like. So he's not exciting like those guys. But
each of these players has a
bank shot up every time. It's gonna go in. No.
Each of these players have a straight that is just unmatched. So that's why these are all GOATs.
He's not gonna no look pass like that.
No look pass.
Yeah, but he's gonna get it in. He's gonna get it in the goddamn basket though.
Every time. And not be exciting. And even when he retired, they was like Tim Duncan retired the same way he played.
Kobe had the farewell tour. Like, yeah, Duncan just like announced like, hey, I'm done.
Yeah, this is my last game. What? I'm not coming back next season. What?
He announced in like right now, like during the offseason that it was done. So I'm sure he knew like before going at it, he wasn't playing another season. But
I'm not playing no more.
He probably just didn't want the fanfare. So like Kobe got the whole farewell tour, like where it was like Duncan was like, it's like this.
Some people want that. Like when you see some people who've left like certain jobs, it's like some people I know just want to leave their job. Like, this is my last day here. And then some people want the going away party, want the fanfare. It just depends on your personality. So Tim Duncan just wasn't that. But good. I'm glad, like, see, we there.
The elders I put Russell and Will just because of their resumes. Like
11 rings.
I never saw either of those guys play, but just their resumes. One had 11 rings, one scored 100 points.
100 points. But if you knew, if you were
an average like 30 and 20 for his career, something.
There you go.
Like that. It's like
how.
Dude, averaging like 30 and 20. Yeah, come on. 30 points, 20 rebounds.
You gotta pay respect. If you're, like I said, like, we're younger than that generation. So we've heard, but we're students of basketball. We love watching basketball. And like, we always heard the name Wilt Chamberlain. Like our dad, Wilt Chamberlain, scored 100. Wilt dropped 100. Wilt dropped 100. Wilt dropped 100.
And they're
Bill had 11 rings, 8 in a row.
And the team behind before the Lakers, Bulls, like Spurs, like War, before they started winning, it was always the Celtics, then everybody else. Like that was
everybody else.
Like Celtics
8 in a row, 8.
They won 8 in a row and 11 total during that time. And by the time I started watching basketball, the Celtics had probably won about like 15 championships already by then. Or something like 14, 15.
That's how hard that is to do. Like people can't even back to back now. Like trying back to back is hard now, but doing 8 in a row, 8? 8?
8 championships. These ones that shows. So
that's why Celtics fan, y'all can talk y'all shit. Okay, y'all got 8 in a row. That's damn impressive. That's freaking impressive. It is.
It shows how dominant they were during that Russell era. He won 11, but total they have 17. So like out of all the years after that, like, they only won 6. Think about that. After Russell, they won most of their titles with Russell. That's why you got to put Russell on that list. Like almost all of those.
I'm gonna snatch this one real quick.
In the Boston Garden were because of Bill Russell. Almost every one of them is like, which is why you got it. That's what.
Up here said I'm gonna snatch this one real quick in 08.
Yep. Bird got 3 like in the 80s, like Bird and them. Tatum and them tried, but we're gonna talk about them in a little bit after we finish our GOAT talk. Yeah, we're gonna talk. We might end up getting a whole NBA episode of looking at the time. Yeah.
It's okay.
It's all good. We going. Goddamn. Basketball's over, and we're not gonna be talking about basketball anyway. So we're gonna get it out of our system now. Yeah, because season's over. So we're gonna talk a lot about it on this episode. Then like we move into our top, well, my top 5. Like ours is slightly different, but we had 4 of the top 5 were the same. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Who was your 5? I forgot.
My 5 was Bill Russell.
Okay, so we I think we covered all those other guys. Yeah, so let's go to the top 4 because we talked about Bird already, who was my 5. Yeah, so now we move into the top 4. Yeah, we talked about all the other guys. Did we miss anybody? I don't think we did. I think we covered all those other guys. It was like it was Wilt, Russell, LeBird, Steph, Tim Duncan,
Kobe.
Kobe. Yeah, so yeah, we covered all those other guys. So let's our top 4. We had Mr. Lou Alcindor, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yes, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Rings, like enough said. It's like
Skyhook. You can't guard that. You can't guard the Skyhook.
Yeah, unguardable Skyhook. Played 20 years and shit. The number 1 scorer of all time in NBA history. It's like nobody scored more points than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in NBA history. So number 3, I have LeBron James.
LeBron James.
He's like another Magic, but I say like he was like a Magic remixed and shit. Like like Kobe was Mike remixed, like LeBron is Magic remixed. Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. He won 4 championships. No, people like to hate on the bubble championship, but it's a fucking pandemic. That's not his fault. It's like
right, it's not.
The bubble championship counts. It's like, this is people just don't like LeBron. If anybody else had won the bubble champ, if Dirk and him had won the bubble championship, it would count for some reason. But people just don't like LeBron because for reasons. I don't know. I don't know what the hell happened, but yeah, we got interrupted for some reason.
Technical difficulties. It happens. Things happen.
Well, we talked LeBron. Let's just move on. I guess like the bubble, like that. Hey, we had a pandemic on our podcast that we got interrupted and shit. But it happens. Yeah. Number 2, Magic Johnson. Just Showtime. Yeah.
Showtime. No look.
Every fucking finals except for like one in the 80s, the Lakers went to and shit. And that's nothing with LeBron. He went to every finals in the 20 teams. Just like same. Yeah. Except for like one. It's like, so hey, LeBron and Magic are similar to that. Like every final.
It's not saying that, well, he didn't win. It's like, it's only one winner. At the end of the day, it's one winner. Mm-hmm. It is. It's one winner at the end of the day. So
like, it's funny, like going counts with players you like and shit. Yeah.
Right. He went though.
Yeah. Like you count Allen Iverson, like he went in 01 is like, yeah, like so that puts him in GOAT status, but like LeBron going every year in a decade is not GOAT status.
He lost. How many he got? As the bubble don't count. What? What? You sound stupid, but okay.
You need to find a new hobby because basketball.
Exactly.
If you don't think LeBron James is the top 10 player of all time, find a
new hobby. Clearly
you don't watch bias for your own good. So like find
exactly.
Yeah. Watch baseball. It's baseball season now. Like clearly you ain't cut out for this basketball shit. Watch NASCAR. Like watch something else because like you clearly have you too delusional to like look at shit objectively and shit.
Look at objectively what you need to do.
Yeah, and I'm not the biggest LeBron fan, but I recognize like what that
greatness
done and shit. Yeah, shit.
And even other players recognize greatness, like the old phrase, iron sharpens iron. It does. It just does.
Yeah, like the battles that he and the Warriors had, like the reason the Warriors are so good. Like some of them battles they had with LeBron and the Cavs in them. Like those are some battles.
Yeah.
Battle tested, yeah.
It was a dog fight. Mm-hmm. Or as KG said, it's a goddamn bar fight, as KG said.
We even have to say why Michael Jordan's the GOAT. I don't think we have to say, but
Michael Jeffrey Jordan. That's enough said. Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Y'all know. If you know, you know, and we'll leave it at that. If you don't know, now you know, nigga. Yeah.
If you know,
you don't get that.
If you know the spectacular move. Mm-hmm. I'm just
You know.
Yeah.
the shot two, the final shot, no push up. So that memory just came up because it's around this time, obviously, like last week. Yeah, it said the 24 year, I think it's 24 now. Yeah, 24 years ago today. It's like Michael Jordan won the 6th championship. Yeah, his final shot against the Bulls with the Bulls there against the Jazz. I mean, yeah. Of course, all through the comments, it's like it wasn't like congrats, and it was all just like Mike pushed off, Mike didn't push off. That was literally every comment.
Mike didn't push off.
That's the side. You got the side that say Mike pushed off, and then you got the side that's right. It's two sides to that. The side that said he pushed off, and the side that's right. I'm just saying.
There's no push off.
Also the anniversary of him pushing off. Like that's all the comments. So
the best part about that is like when somebody gave you and Dad the picture, you can see the one fan, the bull. You can see the one bull fan, like
He's wearing y'all remember the 90s, the all black with the pinstripes. You remember that?
Yeah, I want one of those jerseys.
One kid that had that Jordan jersey on.
He was like.
Everybody else in the Jazz,
everybody else is like,
it's like, no.
They're like this.
I look like Scooter Magruder with that. No. You watched Scooter Magruder's game 6 reaction. I watched it. Yeah, he had a game 6 reaction video from the Celtics perspective and the Warriors perspective. He had one. Jason Tatum is so trash. Like you'd be like going like. Yeah. But when he drops 30, it's like he's like MVP status. It's funny. Like fans are like that. Oh yeah, hey fans, they'll turn on you in a heartbeat.
They're too up and down, inconsistent.
Well, let's talk about Tatum. Like what Tatum proved is he's not there yet. He's good, but he's not great.
He's young. He's very young.
People were putting him in MVP status like before this finals exposed him. I say like good player, not quite a great player yet.
Yeah, he's young.
Yeah, I don't think he's there to be like the guy on a championship.
He has nothing to do but grow. He has nothing but room to grow.
God, yeah, he's still like dope. Is this like as far?
And he
ain't on Steph's level.
And he idolizes Kobe. Like Kobe was one that he looked up to. So
he'll be in the gym if he like takes after his mentor. Yeah.
So lock in, like the Kobe mentality. Lock in.
Mentality, baby.
Like okay, I lost, but hey. But Steph was right. I heard a soundbite recently that somebody had on TikTok, and when Steph was talking about when they lost the play-in game, and then he said, "Well, the last thing he said, you don't want to see us next year." That was his last thing. You don't want to see us next year.
People forget that since the Warriors were last in the finals, they missed the playoffs, and then they missed it by like badly one year. They were like one of the worst.
Yeah, they were horrible. Yeah.
And the following year they missed the play, and they made the play-in, but got bounced.
Yeah.
Was it Memphis? I don't remember who bounced them. I think it was Memphis. Yeah.
I think it was Memphis.
Yeah,
I think it was Memphis.
I think it was Memphis. Yeah. So yeah, I think it was Memphis that bounced them. Yeah.
But though, because he said that you don't want to see us, and phrases that aged very well. You don't want to see us. He was right. Steph was right. He was very right.
Everything about this team is like during that time when they were sucked and shit. Like, yeah, they were acquiring some nice lottery picks.
Yeah.
Like, if people forget that they big man of the future, James Wiseman, was hurt all year. Like, they did this without him. Like, imagine what they're gonna look like when he's healthy next season. With their dad, because then like you now you got that dominant center and shit. Like if Wiseman like lives up to the hype, it's like if you have like the Splash Brothers, Wiggins, Draymond, and Wiseman, who's gonna be
shout out Jordan Poole. Poole was balling.
Yeah, Poole. They got
Wiggins. Shout out Wiggins.
I'm shouting out. Yeah, they bench. They got Poole. They got Peyton the second. They
Peyton.
Otto Porter, Kevon. They got some talent.
They got some talent.
And some said Wiggins like I knew Steph was getting the finals MVP. Some people were saying Wiggins should have got it. Like, no,
that was Steph.
Wiggins balled out. He probably
Wiggins balled out.
Probably the second best player on.
Wiggins was the honorable mention. I say he's an honorable mention on that.
Second best player in the finals, but this was Steph's award. Like nobody.
Well, Wiggins, I saw an old tweet that aged well. That aged very well. I'm being sarcastic. They said that that the Timberwolves won that trade with the
Wiggins. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, everybody.
I saw that tweet. I'm like, this didn't age well now.
Everybody said that.
It sort of won.
Because D'Lo was seen as the superior player. That shows you that the Warriors front office knows how to turn lemon into lemonade. They did that. You know how they got Wiggins, was through the D'Lo tree. You remember how they got D'Lo?
How?
Sign and trade with the Nets when Durant.
Oh yeah.
Durant was leaving anyway, so it's like, let's get something for him.
Let's get something
for him. It's like instead of just letting him walk, it's like so they said, y'all are not re-signing D'Lo. Like, we want D'Lo. Yeah, so they swap the sign and trade, like Durant to the Nets, D'Lo to the Warriors. So like the reason why they got Wiggins is because of the Kevin Durant sign and trade. Yeah, that's why they got Wiggins. That's how you front office guard packs who got fired. But I still want to roast them though. But that's how you front office. If you know a guy's leaving anyway, get something for him.
Steve Kerr got 9 rings now.
Mm-hmm. So he's getting up there in Phil Jackson / Red our back status.
Mm-hmm.
Getting up there, yeah. He got
/ for GOAT talk. I say Popovich / up there with GOAT talks because Popovich GOAT. Yeah.
And what I didn't realize is how time just creeps up on you. Steve Kerr is now the third longest tenured coach in the NBA.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Greg Popovich,
yeah.
Eric Spoelstra,
yeah, and Steve Kerr, yeah.
He's been with the Warriors since 2014, so that's a long ass time. It's coming up. Yeah.
Because usually, they said they change coaches every 4 to 5 years. Usually,
they say 7 is when players really start tuning you out. So it's usually after 7, motherfuckers I ain't trying to hear that. So
the Lakers are a revolving door, but.
Popovich and Spoelstra are the exceptions, yeah.
Yeah, Popovich been there since the 90s, so.
Tim Duncan's rookie year, it's 97, I think.
It was in the 90s. He was there in the 90s. And Eric Spoelstra been there since early 2000s. Early 2000s, yeah.
07, 08, when he took over.
Early 2000s, yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, that's what. So I said, that Kerr has the longest tenured coach.
Yeah, you got 9 rings now. I almost won. Need to get another one for that last finger. Need to get so you could take your picture like Phil Jackson with all the rings. Take
your picture. What's his name? Resigned. Carlisle was with he had a long run with
with Denver.
Dallas, yeah.
But Dallas. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm thinking of someone else. Yeah, with Dallas. Yeah.
Carlisle had a long run with them. It's
he did. That was just so sudden that he just left.
Carlisle.
I'm thinking of Carl. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of Carl. Yeah.
He had a long run with Dallas. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he was the third longest. But when he left Dallas, Steve Kerr became the third longest reigning. I was like, okay. And then Doc changed teams a couple of times because he had a long run with the Clippers, but now he's with Philadelphia, so he changed But yeah, it is those 3 are the ones that been with their teams the longest now. Yeah, Popovich, Spoelstra, Steve Kerr. I'm like, okay, nice, okay. Also, what I forgot to mention when we talked about Darvin Ham becoming the Lakers' newest head coach, we mentioned the Lakers, but I lost count of how many coaches they didn't have.
The revolving door.
Should have kept Tyrone Lue. I'm just saying, but they won a title under Tyrone Lue. They should have kept it.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah. But that was the bubble. Was that? I think that was Lue they had there. Or no? Or was it who they just fired? I forgot already. Who's the guy who used to be the pay? I can't think of his name, but I don't remember. Was he the bubble championship coach or was it Lue? I don't remember. But I lost count. But getting back to what I was saying, Lue is the Clippers coach right now, by the way. But yeah, since when Darvin Ham becoming the Lakers, that officially makes the Lakers the NBA. Half the league has black coaches now. I forgot to mention. It's appropriate I mentioned today on Juneteenth. There we go.
Juneteenth.
Yeah, so it's appropriate. Yeah.
Right.
So like half, I was like, okay, like so the NBA is definitely the most progressive league, and it's for all the sports, like because they have 15 black head coaches. I'm gonna pull up the list. Yeah, let's get it.
Nice. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, so the Lakers hiring Darvingham is like makes them like officially. I was like, okay, that's dope.
When Mark Jackson going to get back? Or did they just completely blackball him? Because when he going to get back?
Mm-hmm.
So I like to see him in a coaching role. I like to see him back coaching.
That'll be nice, yeah, to see Mark Jack get back into that coaching seat.
Yeah, because he was a good coach.
People still talking about he should get like how much credit he should get for the Warriors team. Like he like knock it off. It's like he like that was a long time ago. Like you like
right.
in the beginning, but like it's not even it's not even the same team.
It's
like,
not the same, yeah.
That from when he took because when he like
he had Monte Ellis.
Steph was there. Clay was still young and figuring it out. And like Draymond was a non-motherfucking factor during that time.
Right.
It's not even the same team.
It's not the same team.
So like I don't like not the when they have when Steve Kerr first took over, I get it, but now all right. I'm gonna read the black head coach. It's like I'm gonna read all of it.
Okay.
Nate McMillan with Atlanta.
Okay.
Ime with Boston.
Ime with Boston.
Mm-hmm. JB Bickerstaff Cavaliers, that's 3. Jason Kidd's 4 with Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Dwayne Casey with Detroit.
Yep.
I think Steven Silas is black. I gotta look here. Darvingham, the Lakers coach. Willie Green, Jamal Mosley, Doc Rivers, Monty Williams, Chauncey Billups, Mike Brown.
Yeah.
Wes Unfeld Jr. is probably one I missed. Like, so I don't. So name's 14 right there. So yeah, like I said, half the coaches are black. Okay. So I was like, okay, good
diversity.
Stuff. Mm-hmm. I like
it.
Yeah, I definitely like it.
Yeah.
I like Billy Donovan. I think the Bulls should get a black coach next though. Just saying. I'm just saying. Bulls only had one black coach since I've been watching. It was like, and it was during the time when they sucked, unfortunately. When Bill Cartwright.
Oh, with Bill Cartwright, yeah. Because I was trying to remember. I'm like, I'm trying to remember.
After what's his name? Tim Floyd said, "I'm out of here." Like, yeah, he said, "Fuck this shit." Like, yeah, because the Bulls were so bad, he ended up resigning, and then Cartwright became coach during that time. Because
that team was awful.
After losing like 60 games plus per like 2 or 3 seasons in a row,
and they had the lowest. Yet they only scored 48 points for the whole game.
The whole game.
For the whole game. Yeah, they were terrible.
Yeah, so after that, like Tim Floyd was like, "Yeah, I'm done."
Yeah, I'm out.
They took over, and then after that, then when Pax and them took over as the front office, he ended up firing his former teammate. Ironically, and then replaced him with what's the Scott Skiles. I couldn't think of his name. He ended up putting Skiles in that spot. The Bulls haven't had a black head coach since after they put Scott Skiles in the spot. But I think we dumb. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's all over the place. Yeah.
All right, thank you. Go sit down. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Children want the Father's Day. When you have to parent on Father's Day for the father. Yeah, dads get the day off. So
what's next for the I'm about to say the Bulls, like the Bulls. We can talk about them in a couple minutes here. So what's next for Boston?
I
say they run it back. They had a good run.
Yeah, they can run it back.
I say run it back. Yeah, I don't think
run it back.
Y'all made it to the final. You got 2 young studs and shit.
Tatum will be a year older. Brown will be a year older. More experience, you know what I mean? Like now you've tasted what it's like to go to the finals. And once you taste that finals, it's like, I want to do this again. You know what I mean? It's like, so yeah, you have to, I think that's what they need to do is just, like you said, run it back. Marcus Smart, I mean, you got the defensive player of the year. You got Marcus Smart too. So
Year to year. You got other guys like Robert Williams. He's gonna be a stud.
Oh yeah. He was blocking everything in like games. He was like, let's come out.
He's another Draymond, basically.
Yeah, he was blocking everything.
He's another.
Because I remember we watched when the Celtics played us early in the season, and he was doing some stuff. Marcus was like, "This is the guy we need on our team. We need a guy like this on our team. We need someone like that on our team," which we do. That's what the Bulls need. We need someone who's just no glitz, no glam. I just go in. I do work basically. I put in work.
He's another Draymond, yeah. Which I had to feel good for Draymond because like those Celtics fans were giving him hell throughout there.
They were.
Draymond, and like for him to win it in their building, that had to be satisfying. It's like that they won the title in your building and shit.
Celtics fans are they a different breed because you saw they had the shirt, they had the signs. Aisha Curry can't cook.
I saw it. Aisha Curry can. He said Aisha Curry can cook. Steph had his.
And then Steph trolled back when they won Game 5. He had on the shirt that had Aisha Curry can cook. So he trolled them right back. Like, yeah, I saw another sign that said that Deuce was great with Deuce with the greater than sign, Riley. So they even put the kids in because Deuce is Jason Tatum's son. So they put Deuce is greater than Riley, Steph's daughter.
I didn't get. I don't be knowing.
Yeah.
So,
I saw a sandwich board sign that I'm like, y'all are doing too much putting like kids in it. Like what do the kids have to do with it? Like y'all doing way too much.
And they try to start another malice like with Kyrie when they were throwing shit at him like the one game.
Yeah, that's
like, yeah. But at least Kyrie wasn't Ron Artest. Like he didn't run into the stage. He just had the guy kicked out. So at least he's like, yeah, motherfucker that threw the
Kyrie is a little more centered about things. He's more like he's a more centered, calm person about stuff. So,
but you don't throw shit at motherfuckers.
No, you don't throw nothing. Yeah,
because he left the team and shit or whatever. Yeah, you don't throw shit. So this had to be the fuck Brooklyn finals. I just thought about that. Celtics fans don't like Kyrie. Warriors fans don't like KD. It's like this has to be the fuck Brooklyn finals. I just thought about that.
I saw the SpongeBob meme that made me crack up laughing, where they had where Patrick and SpongeBob are outside dancing and playing, and Squidward is watching from the blinds, looking mean or whatever, and it has Squidward listed as
Durant.
As the Nets or whatever,
Brooklyn,
and then it had SpongeBob and Patrick listed as the Warriors and the Celtics.
That's
really showing like them looking like
was the fuck the Nets finals. It's like
like them staring, looking like KD, and them looking like
one team is like fuck Kyrie, the other one is fuck KD.
I was like they petty. But I mean, that was
like what does this do for Kevin Durant's legacy? That's what people I still think Kevin Durant is dope. His rings are shaky because like I don't like putting asterisks like I just said earlier, but
right.
Some people do because like he joined a 73 ring Warriors. Like the rings still count. It's like
the rings count, but you know.
People say like is KD now just a guy in between Harrison Barnes and Andrew Wiggins? So it's something to think about. Yeah, he's the guy because it was Barnes during the 15 title and then Wiggins during this current version. Like, is he just a guy that was in between them? It's like
he a placeholder basically.
From like the Harrison Barnes to the Andrew Wiggins. Like, it's another guy that was in that spot. Like, I still say he was probably like the best player on those championship teams.
Yeah, he was.
You can't ignore that. Even
I mean, Kevin Durant is 6'11" shooting guard. Basically, that's what he is, 6'11" shooting guard.
Him leaving actually made me a Warriors fan again. Like, so
yeah, it was like
I did not like that. Yeah, I didn't even watch some of those. I like the 2018 finals, for example. I didn't even watch. Like, yeah, I'm like just hand him the trophy. Like, yeah, I'm not watching this. It's like, yeah,
right.
Yeah, I didn't
know you gonna win, right?
Especially against that Cavs team was trash too. Like, it was like after they traded Kyrie and then brought in Isaiah Thomas's corpse and then traded him and shit. And then, like, remember Derrick Rose was on that team for a minute. Dwayne Wade, that team was trash, man.
That team was awful. Yeah, it was.
You remember that? And then by the end,
we just grasping straws now at this point. That's where it was. They were just grasping straws.
I couldn't even tell you who the third best player was on that team by the end. George Hill, was it Kyle Korver? I don't know. Like, but
I don't know.
whatever that team was, I didn't.
I don't know.
I wasn't a fan of them. Like, fuck this.
It was trash.
I didn't even watch that finals. Like, remember I talking about that? It's like these trash ass finals over yet. I remember I like posted that on social. On the
I remember that.
I was like, yeah, they over yet.
I watched it. I stayed committed to watching it just because.
I was over the Warriors by then. I can't watch Warriors and a fucking Warriors against bums. I can't watch
Warriors and the other guys, basically.
I'm watching that shit. So
now the question is, what are we going to do now till October? Because this is my season. Like, I mean, I watch football a little bit, but basketball is my season. So it's like, now I'm like, okay, now to
sports I'm into as well.
Now to October, I'm just gonna be like,
I like UFC. I like his other sports. Well, I like other sports I'm into, but it's no more NBA though.
Like, I'm just gonna be sitting here like, I'll watch some hardwood classics. I'll find some hardwood classics in the meantime to watch.
Summer League will be starting after the draft.
So. Summer League, so I mean, that'll start.
You know, the young boy.
Yeah.
Check out see how Io looks in Summer League. Like, you got something to look forward to. Yeah. You know he's gonna play again.
And the Bulls and like I saw the report that said that Bulls are basically saying like Zach is going to sign this 5-year deal. Like, for all you teams trying to interested in Zach.
Yeah. That's
he signed this 5.
Latest report is leaning towards him resigning, which I said is like the only way he leaves.
He signed this 5-year deal.
So disgruntled to be like, yeah, I want to sign and trade here, because there's not that many teams that are enticing that have cap space.
Exactly.
Even to go to the fucking Detroit Pistons or the Utah Jazz. Like, Zach LaVine's not going to those teams. Like the Spurs, like he's not going there. It's like, yeah,
at all.
So it's only a couple of Orlando, like really, like it's only a couple of teams that got cap space. He's like, I don't see him like wanting to sign. Only way he like will leave is he said like, I don't want to be here anymore. Like, and sign and trade me to that team, right?
To that team over there,
so,
right?
Yeah. So barring that happening, he probably resigns. I said that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So stop with the chit chat. He's gonna come, and he's saying he is.
But out of role players getting back to the finals, we circling all over this shit. Yeah. When the biggest come ups, I say it's a tie. Like I say Otto Porter and Gary Payton, like came up, yeah, that's the biggest. Because Porter, like he like people been saying he was even when he was here, like people went like shitting on that dude, including us, like or me. Because I don't know about I won't speak for you, but
I kind of like roasted him a little bit.
People have been like saying like
Marcus keep on calling him Will's grandson, but.
And he signed a minimum deal with Golden State, yeah. So he knew something that he knew they had championship potential. He knew something because he signed.
It's basically what he did was he saw an opportunity. It's like if you like invested in a stock, you're like, okay, this stock has potential. I'm gonna buy 100 shares of this stock that really isn't that known. I'm gonna buy it right now.
Buying Dogecoin last year, including me. But like people that came up buying it, it's like that. It's like,
and then it just jumped. It just.
That's what Otto Porter did. Because now, like Otto Porter, I think he's gonna get paid. Like so he probably won't be with the team next year because
he got a
contract. He showed that he's valuable. He actually played good and he's fine. He started.
He did. He played well.
Started like about 3 games in the final. He started
he got his ring, and that's what a professional athlete wants more than anything. Like, yeah, obviously you want to get a big contract. You want to be paid well. Who doesn't want to be paid well for a job that they love to do? But the solidifying thing of accomplishment is I got a ring. You want a championship. You do want a championship ring. And a lot of players,
NBA champion.
And a lot of players, that's why they do that. Like they'll go to the team, they'll win, and then they'll go to another team to get more money because now I got my ring. I ain't got to chase a ring no more. I got my ring, so now I can get my ring, and now I can get my money. I can go over here. You saw my value in the finals. Okay, they're gonna pay me this, so let me jump over here.
Gary Payton, a guy that couldn't even get on a roster and shit is like, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if whatchamacallit got some money. Like if he went and got some money. Like if Bobby Portis left Milwaukee and got some money somewhere.
Oh, crazy.
Unless he just wants to stay in Milwaukee because I mean he's a fan favorite now. Unless he just wants to stay there. But
some people are comfortable like that. Yeah, he's like, I'm good here. Yeah,
I'm good. But if somebody opens up that checkbook and say, "Look, Bobby Portis, we're gonna give you this amount of money," he might.
And Bobby Porter never gotten that big contract. Like Otto Porter got a big contract because Because when he was in Washington, he signed a big one. Then
Yeah, he got one in Washington.
And we got traded here. He was still, because he was making like damn near $30 million on the Bulls. Another reason why a lot of Bulls fans didn't like him, because all the money he was making. So that's like $30 million.
Like, really, him? He getting this much money?
Yeah. He was a number 3 overall pick, so I think Washington signed him back to that big contract on potential, like because he wasn't perfect yet. But he proved that he is worth something with this Golden State Warriors because he was good. And the biggest L is like out of this, like which made me laugh. I forgot about was Kent Bazemore, because he was with the Golden State during the shitty years. He came like after the fucking Bazemore. Guess who he signed with in the offseason to ring chase? The fucking Lakers and shit, who didn't even make the playoffs. So people forgot about, because he said like, because that's the reason why he signed with the Lakers to win a championship. He could have stayed with Golden State. He wanted to ring chase with the Warriors, with the Lakers. I mean, Bazemore definitely took the biggest L out of everybody. I said that's those are stories I like. That's why I like NBA, like the stories you don't think about it. Like Kent Bazemore, like could have been you and shit. Like he could have had Otto Porter's spot basically. Could have been Kent.
Those should be your millions.
Otto Porter's spot, it could have been his.
Could have been you, but
hilarious. But I think I'm done with NBA Finals talk.
Yes, we had nice, and it's like I said, it's Juneteenth, it's Father's Day edition. So this is the last basketball that we're gonna see until
we didn't
October.
Get Game 7, so this is why we're talking about this in place of Game 7.
This is our Game 7, right?
Game 7 would have been on Father's Day.
It would have been.
Yeah, that would have been the Game 7. Had a game.
Mike won his first title.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, the first title back. Yeah, we're at the first title back. The 96. Yeah, the first title back.
That's why he cries in the locker room afterwards, because and it's the first championship he won like since his dad died. So like, so you know that he was
first one back
the whole time. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And shout out to Dell and Sonia Curry. We're at the game. Like I didn't see they whack ass spouses this time and shit. Well, I can't really call Dell's a spouse.
Not spouses.
I think Dell was just being petty. Now Sonia's with that guy. Like
she with that with the dusty dude, as we call him.
Dell was just being petty. Like it's just like I don't even think he even like it. He's just petty shit. I think. No,
but I think that they did well, because like initially at first they were looking very Mari and Gina-ish, because like you didn't see them together, and I'm like on the last episode of Mari, that's how they looked at first to me. But then I did see at the end of the thing when Steph was taking the picture with his with both of the trophies, with his MVP trophy and the regular trophy. And his parents were both sitting on both sides, sitting like his mom was over here, his dad was over here, and they took a picture. And then obviously once the picture was over, then they parted like that, like. But they were able to come together to take the picture, which is fun.
One of that shithead was the one who took the picture. Hey, take this for me. Hey, people had a phone. Hey, take this picture.
They did take the picture. So I mean, I did like that. It's like, yeah, this is your son's special day. So, come together, do that, and then y'all still got to interact with one another because you guys got grandkids. So you still birthday parties, stuff like that. You still going to have to see each other from time to time.
But I think
graduations, you want to see each other.
I think I'm done. I'm ready to wrap. How about you?
Yes. Good day.
Yeah. Definitely appreciate you supporting Not Another Damn Podcast. Yes. Episode 264. You want to support us further? You know what to do. Give us a like. Also, subscribe, share, rate, review on all your platforms. I'm talking about Apple Podcasts, Spotify, TuneIn, SoundCloud, iHeart, TLC Talk Radio. What's good, Tasha?
Hey, Tasha.
Also, you can get at us on YouTube, your Amazon Alexa devices as well, and you can follow me at Ozman the Wizard on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Oz Radio on Snapchat and Facebook as well. You know how to reach me.
You can check me out at MSIMAH626 on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Also, STR8GULLEY1 on Twitter, STR8GULLEY7 on Instagram. Also, like the Straight Gully Facebook fan page. Check out straightgully.com for your blogs and your vlogs. And for your video production needs, check out straightgullyproductions.com.
Once again, special happy Father's Day going out to all the fathers.
Happy Father's Day.
Rest in peace to our father.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Much love. And Juneteenth, don't act a damn fool. Hopefully you didn't act a fool because this releases the day after. So like, yeah.
Yes.
Party in peace. Don't be a damn
Black excellence, positivity.
all of that. Mm-hmm. So there it is. You got anything else to add, kid?
Nope, just don't act a fool. Let's keep it positive. Let's keep it good. We're not going to have no negativity going forward. No negativity, just positive. Get that toxic stuff out of you.
Well, there it is. I'm Ozman the Wizard.
And Naima.
We will talk to you later.
Bye.
I'm gone. Something like that.